The biggest benefit that has come towards CU Comedy is that each comic has been able to dress up in any costume they want, allowing themselves to express their comedy in many new, different ways. The IMP have used the 5K Fun Run as a way to build the relationships between their mentors and mentees and to expand the program's reach throughout the entire Champaign-Urbana community. U of I students and CU residents have enjoyed the warmer temperatures in the colder months, but with the holidays now in full bloom, we can expect a normal, colder December this week. This year, Hanukkah starts a week before finals commence, which means many Jewish students are finding different ways to both celebrate and study.
She's not brave. She's just ugly.
While many are out celebrating Halloween by trick-or-treating and going to spooky dance parties, one organization celebrated the frightening holiday by sharing some laughs. CU Comedy is an organization that features comedians from all over the country who perform in many Champaign-Urbana venues. And they hosted their 8th annual Halloween bash at the Soma Ultra Lounge in downtown Champaign. Many locals spent their Saturday night in festive costumes and had constant smiles on their faces. 21-year-old Alexandria Hawkey is one of the comics who is beyond excited to use her favorite holiday to make a crowd chuckle.
Honestly, I love making other people happy. That's why I do comedy, so having people get happy about my costume has been very rewarding.
The biggest benefit that has come towards CU Comedy is that each comic has been able to dress up in any costume they want, allowing themselves to express their comedy in many new, different ways. Jesse Tuttle, the organizer for CU Comedy, also believes that the bash has helped in recruiting new comics like Hawkey.
And it's great to work with them. So we have such a great thing we're working with here that it's really bloomed out, and I'm glad it's gotten so big.
And even though Hawkey says it is a long shot, she hopes to become a professional performer for much larger crowds.
I recommend to any college student that wants to expand their horizons to give comedy a try because it has opened so many doors for me that I never thought would have been opened.
In Champaign, Luke Sciaccotta, UI 7 News.
On your marks, get set, go!
Those are the words that every runner loves to hear just before they cross the starting line. And for the members of the Illini Mentor Program, they heard those words echo on Saturday at the Illini Union for their 6th annual 5K run. The IMP is an organization at the University of Illinois where students become mentors for children in the Champaign-Urbana area. Han Shen, who has been a mentor for the program for almost 2 years, enjoys the impact that the race has on building the bond between himself and his mentees.
Definitely running this will definitely inspire him because he's always trying to stay healthy. He mentioned it one time because he's like, oh, I want to be healthy and I want to be like good at sporting. I think I should run faster or something like that. So definitely me running it will inspire him. So I think I should just take the opportunity to run outside and together with my fellow mentors.
The IMP have used the 5K Fun Run as a way to build the relationships between their mentors and mentees and to expand the program's reach throughout the entire Champaign-Urbana community. But according to the chairwoman of the run, Shireen Hassami, the program does not want to expand its reach too far within the local community.
If we expand it too big, then it's really hard to get all of the development of the mentors as well as mentees to the point where you get it. So we kind of like keep the audience or the people that we have involved with it now and keep it at that level so that we can maintain the quality of it.
But every year, the program is always looking for members like Shen who enjoy being a great influence to local kids. In Champaign, Luke Sciaccotta, UI 7 News. With a few religious holidays taking place, December is a month of celebration, and Hanukkah is of course the holiday commemorated in the religion of Judaism. Hanukkah is an 8-day observance in the Jewish faith recognizing the ancient Jewish warriors known as the Maccabees recapturing the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. And there are many U of I Jewish students looking forward to the festivities at the Illini Hillel. One of these students is junior Irene Zarnitsky, who is looking forward to Hanukkah near the end of the school year.
Spin the dreidel.
Shen, put one in.
Every year they have this thing called Hanukkah or Holiday Frenzy, and every night or maybe like twice a day there's Hanukkah Hanukkah/finals related events with food and lighting the candles, so that way you can participate in Hanukkah without taking too much time away from studying.
This year, Hanukkah starts a week before finals commence, which means many Jewish students are finding different ways to both celebrate and study. And for Rabbi Ari Neve, he hopes to have Jewish students recognize the connection between their faith of the past and the present.
To connect people to their own Jewish story as an opportunity to connect to others on campus.
And with the help of Hanukkah, Irene is one of those that recognizes this belief.
For me, Hanukkah it's about finding the flow from what happened to now.
And the rest of the Hillel may indeed feel such a relation when they light the 9 flames on the candles of the menorah. In Champaign, Luke Sciaccotta, UI7 News. Well, big news from the Illinois football team is they have made an addition to the roster. Former Central Florida quarterback Pete DeNovo has transferred to Illinois, the team confirmed on Monday. DeNovo is a redshirt senior and played in 1 game as a backup last year for UCF. The news comes as the Orange and Blue are in their bye week after an abysmal loss to the South Florida Bulls. The final score was 47-23 in a game in which a total of 31 penalties were committed, 26 of which were in the first half, the most since 2004. Illinois also pulled starting quarterback Chase Crouch and replaced him with Jeff George Jr. to start the second half. The Illini head into the bye week at 2-1 on the season before starting Big Ten play against the Nebraska Cornhuskers on September 29th. Back on the U of I campus, just a few more days until final exams. That often leads to high stress and anxiety for thousands of students. UI7's Jade Hilton introduces you to some students keeping a level head during these tough times.
Thanks, Matthew. I think I hear some reindeer on the roof right now.
That's right. Santa is coming to Champaign-Urbana. He's made some time out of his busy schedule to join us in the UI7 studio. We've got some important questions for the big man. Stay tuned. We've made everyone proud, including their families and the like. But has any kids been asking for like an iPhone 10 or something like that?
Oh, well, Santa has definite rules when they ask for big electronics. They have to be willing to share. They have to be willing to obey the rules. When mom and dad say, get off the electronics, get off the electronics.
Yeah, it's a good message to have. Well, thanks again for sweeping down the UI7 chimney for us. And yeah, we will look forward to seeing you throughout the entire season.
Yes. Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody.
So yeah, so you're the one that you think that you're going to be on that night.
Yeah, I think so. It's been a rough year. You know, I've had my moments of being bad, but I'm hoping, Santa will forgive me.
Yeah, hopefully the best for you.
All right, well, it's beginning to feel more like December in Champaign-Urbana. After the break, we'll take a look at your weather forecast for the week.
We would like to thank our teaching assistants, Annie Dickerson and Emily Buss, for directing our shows, and we can't forget our incredible instructors, Ken Arity and JP. We've prepared something special for our instructor, JP, who will be retiring after this show.
Yes.